Hello everyone and welcome back to another math video. Today we're going to be talking about how to multiply radical expressions, similar to the problems that you see up on the screen here. Just a reminder, this is the speedrun version where we go through pretty quickly. If you want the normal version, I'll link that in the description below. For your Ricasso Recap, you should already know how to simplify radicals. And so sorry, that should be 75. If you want a refresher on this topic, I'll link a video in the description below. Please go watch that before you start this lesson. All right, new lesson starts now. Here we go. So, when you multiply radicals, first thing we're going to check is, can I simplify the radicals that I'm given? For 15, you cannot simplify it, but 27 can be simplified. Again, we should know how to do this already from the previous lesson. So, this becomes 3 square root of 3. Step 1 is done. Step 2, multiply the outsiders, or the outside numbers. I call them the homeless numbers because I think of them as, they're not underneath the radical. Okay, they have no roof. So, multiply 9 times 3, which is 27. Step 2 is done. Step 3, multiply the inside numbers. 15 times 3 is 45. And we keep them under the radical. Step 3 is done. Step 4, you need to check if you can simplify the radical at the very end of the problem. And you can, okay? 45 can be simplified into 9 times 5, keeping the 27 in the front. So now we're doing 27 times 3, which is 81 square root of 5, and this is our final answer. Step 4 is done. For this problem, same steps. If we don't see a number in front of the radical, there's a understood 1. For 150 can split into 25 and 6. So now we have not a 4 anymore. We have 20 square root of 6. Step 1 is done. Step 2, multiply the outsiders. 1 times 20 is 20. Step 3, multiply the insiders. 2 times 6 is 12. And simplify the radical. 12 can be split into 4 times 3. So now final answer will be 40 square root of 3. And this is our final answer. All right, last type of problem. When you see the square root of 10 squared, this just means multiply by itself twice. Okay, and then you just follow your process. Square root of 100 is a perfect square, so this is just 10, final answer. Another way to think of this is when you have, you're squaring a square root. These are inverse operations, so they just sort of cancel each other out. All right, here's our cool clock for today, which means it's time for you to practice what you just learned. Go ahead and pause the video and try these 2 problems on your own, and when you're ready, you can unpause the video and we'll check your answers. Okay, now they've had time to work these problems, let's check your solutions. Okay, for the first problem, should have gotten 10 square root of 21. Here's the work. And for the second problem, 154 cannot be simplified. And then when you do 154 times 3, this 462 cannot be simplified either. So this is your final answer, 80 square root of 462. All right, that's it for today. I hope you all have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.